Give me your feedback. What did you think of the s'more? What was it easy to look and find what you needed in the s'more in the newsletter? All right, good. Good. That's the whole point. Yes. Yes. That is the whole point. And it helped a lot with my students last year too, because sometimes I mean, it's just nice to have one place to go to. And although everything goes into Canvas as well, I like the newsletter because there's one place for you to go. Especially if you're kind of stressed out about and you're like, I can't find anything. Just go to the newsletter. Okay? There's going to be a tab that says newsletters. And I'm going to make one of those I'll make it easy for you to find in the Canvas too. You know, like down, if you scroll down, you have the About Me and the whatever. I'm going to make one of those our newsletter block. Okay? I'm so glad that this was helpful because that is the whole point. And so I will be updating the newsletter sometime this evening or afternoon with this class video. So always, always, always just kind of check through to see what updates there are. Okay, and next week's will be different because, well, that's next week. All right, moving on. Today, we're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do some practice. We're going to look at our notes, and we're going to kind of answer some of those stuff on the notes. So if you have your notes or you don't have your notes, hey, guess where you can find them? In the newsletter. And our closing activity today is going to be the Comprehension Check Unit 1, Lesson 1. Okay? Another way to get the notes, if you didn't know already, click the 3 lines to the left on the whiteboard. Click on My Attachments, and you can download the notes straight from there. It's the same notes we've had all week, so hopefully that will be just as helpful. All right. Warm-up activity. Now, I don't know. I'm playing around with this thing. Are y'all able, do you see any like arrows or pencils or anything like that on the presentation board? Can y'all see anything? Okay, hold on. It says locked. I thought I was trying to. Hey, that's cool. Did it just make one big screen for y'all? No. If you didn't know, in the top right, do you see where there's like one person and then there's like 3 little figures? If you click on the 1, it shows you the PowerPoint with me. And if you click on the 3, if you click on the 1, it shows you everything. Click on the 3, I don't know what it does. Just clicking. I was trying to unlock the whiteboard. That's what I was trying to do. And I don't know how to do that. So, I know there's a way. Maybe it's... All right. Well, I'll figure it out later. All right. How do you feel after the first few days of Rosetta Stone? Give me, put it in the chat box. Put it on the whiteboard. Let me unlock the whiteboard because I know I can unlock that. How do you feel so far? Happy. Kind. Good. Impatient. Yes, I know. If you're ahead, I gotcha. Somehow all of these. Well, good, because I'm sure you look at it and go, huh? And then you're like, oh my goodness, I said it funny. And then you're like, hey, I said it. Yeah, thanks, William. All right. So, nouns and gender. we talked a little bit about this yesterday. English we do not assign gender to nouns. If I say book, it's a book. It doesn't have a gender, right? Right now we're doing all lesson 1. This week is all lesson 1. But in Spanish, their nouns have gender. Okay? So, like, y'all, we picked up on some this week. We have mujer, hombre, niño, niña. And those are people, and they all, of course, those are assigned gender. We have that a little bit in English. We say girl, boy. You know, that assigns gender. And we know the gender of a noun because of the article that goes with it. So what's the article? Can anybody type what the article is? What is an article in Spanish? What? La, el. What are some other articles? Ellos, ellas, una, las, los. Yes. Muy bien. So, 9 times out of 10, the article will match the noun. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, if it's masculine noun, it's going to be masculine article. There are a few instances where it doesn't work that way, but right now we don't need to worry about that because, well, we're not there yet. I promise there's only there's only one I can think of right now. There are a few, but so here we have a couple helpful tips right here. Would anybody like to read the helpful tips? Haley, you want to read? How? It's in English. If you would like to read, just pick up the mic. I'll give y'all a minute or a few seconds to do it. That's okay. It's mujer.
Some helpful tips. Nouns that name males are generally masculine. El hombre, el niño. Nouns that name females are generally feminine. La mujer, however you say that, la niña. Almost all nouns that end in O are masculine, with some exceptions. El Juvenil and el Caro. Almost all nouns that end in A are feminine, with some exceptions. La manza and la biseta. Some nouns end in consonants or in vowels other than O and A, and sometimes are irregular. The only way to really know is to learn the article with the noun.
Very good. Muy bien. I loved it. Okay, so all that reading, what is the most important thing about nouns and gender? What is the most important thing to know, to remember? I gotta sneeze. Hold on. I did. It was loud. The last sentence, the last little dot is the most important thing to remember when it comes to nouns and gender. And y'all are all hitting it. You're all hitting very important points. But the only way to really know is to learn the article with the noun. I mean, it comes down to memorization. Okay? Because, por ejemplo, oops. Whoops. Por ejemplo, if I said mapa, which means map, you would think it's la, but it's really el. El mapa. Why? I don't know. You know, say. It's just one of those weird ones. La siesta. But that's just one of those weird ones. And then you have cases like this. La foto. Can anybody tell me why they think it's la foto? Photo is picture. Because photo is short for photograph. And photograph in Spanish is la fotografía. So it ends in an A, but it just happens to be shortened when you say photo. It's just one of those things. You just have to memorize it. Yeah. So that's why I say it's really important just to, it's important to just memorize it. Learn it. Okay? Like I said, 99.9% of the time, it's going to match. But there's going to be that 1% where it doesn't. So just memorize it. All right. And it is. So very good on reading the words in Spanish. Hombre, el hombre. Remember, the H in Spanish is silent. So even though you see it, you don't actually pronounce it. You did very good. El niño. Mujer. The J kind of has that sound. Mujer. La niña. El huevo. Huevo. That means eggs. Or egg. El carro. Carro. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? What is a carro? With 2 R's. What is carro? Yes. Yes. A manzana. A manzana. Apple. Bicicleta. What is a bicicleta? What does it look like? What word? Yes, Eric. Very good. It's a bike. It's a bike. And you did a great job pronouncing them. That was great. Okay. Greetings and farewells. And we've talked about this week. In Spanish, there are different words and conjugations based on the formality of situations. Like, ¿cómo está usted? And ¿cómo estás? We've talked about that. Absolutely. So just remember, if you're not sure, be formal. If you don't know, just be formal. Okay? All right. Would anybody like to read, let's see, this first, sorry, I keep thinking y'all can see my pointer. This first part right here, if you would, pick up the mic and read.
I don't know if this will work or not. All right, sweet. Yes. Okay. So, an informal greeting is used in situations where the people know each other well, such as with friends or family. It is also used when an adult is speaking to a child. First names are often used in conjunction with an informal greeting. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa?
Excelente, muy bien, gracias ustedes. Both of you did an amazing job. Very good. Very good. Does anybody want to read the last one right here, an appropriate response? All right, go for it. Go for it, David.
Adios is an appropriate farewell for both formal and informal occasions.
Excelente, muy bien. Yay! Very good. Very good. So, at the end of the day, if you don't know to be formal or informal, what should you do? What should you be? Yeah, just be formal. If you don't know, just be formal. Okay? Now, if you're talking to your friend, can you say, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Mufasa? Yeah. I don't know. Ever since I was young and I saw The Lion King, I can't remember if it's in the movie or not, but I feel like they say, ¿Qué pasa, Mufasa? But it rhymes, so. Yeah, you're saying, what's up, friend? How you doing? ¿Qué pasa? It's saying, like, what's up? What's up? Who's that guy that would say that? I can't remember who it was. He'd say, what's up? I know, but I can't remember who it was. Probably. All right, let's move on to our next información. Now, if you cannot see the slide, down at the bottom you'll see like a little like a line, and there's a circle on the line, and you move the circle so you can see. So, three rules to making nouns plural in Spanish. Now, this is on your notes, so you can fill this in. If the word ends in a vowel, add an S. If the word ends in a consonant, add ES. If the word ends in a Z, the Z changes to a C, and you add ES. I already see answers in the chat box. That's awesome. Very good. See, niña becomes niñas. Excelente. Let's see if I can write this on the slide. Let's see if it'll work for me today. I wish y'all could do it. I got to find out if there's a way to let students do this, like right on the board, on the slides. Niñas. Muy bien. What about hombre? We did this yesterday. Hombres. Muy bien. What about mujer? Mujeres. Very good. Ends in a consonant, add es. Make sure you don't forget that ER. Make sure you spell the word right first. What about ella? Sí, excelente. Ellas. Y él. Ellos. Ellos. Muy bien. We are rocking the singular and plural. We are rocking the singular and plural. Yes, it does. So if I wrote down here, ella es bonita. What am I saying? Ella es bonita. Yeah, I'm saying she is beautiful. She's pretty. What if I said, él es cómico? Él es cómico. It does, Annie. Yep, ellas is a group of girls. He is funny. Yeah, he is funny. Cómico, comical, funny. Sure. All right. I'm going to turn the she is pretty. I'm going to turn that to a plural. Okay. I'm going to turn them plural. Ellas son boni. It'd help if I would spell. Bonitas. So, ellas son bonitas. They are pretty. And we're referring to a group of girls because we're saying ellas. Okay? And then this one right here, we would say, ellos son cómicos Because now we're saying they are funny, referring to a group of guys. And yeah, Annie pointed out, remember how I said everything has to agree in number and gender? And this is getting ahead, so I don't want to, please don't think you have to know this right this second. I just wanted to point this out. S is singular. That's talking about one person. Son is our verb, talking about more than one person. Los hombres son cómicos. Very good, Karma. So because I'm talking about one person, ella, I use es. Because I'm talking about more than one, ellas, I would say son. If you put ellas son, ellas es, that doesn't match up. It doesn't agree. So David, that's good. You would want to make sure that everything is the same though. So David put this, mi amigos son cómico. Okay, so let's look at David's sentence. What is he trying to say? What is his sentence saying? Don't look at the grammar or anything. Just what is he saying? I know what he's saying. My friends are funny. Yeah. So we know what he's saying. And that's awesome. So cómico, because he's talking about his friends, what should cómico have on the end of it? An S. That's right, because it has to agree with amigos and son. And then this right here, even though I know we talked about this before class, it would actually be mis amigos, because it all has to match. Yeah, it just all has to match. That's just the way Spanish works. It's like a math problem. It's like a math formula. You can't, what is it? It has to flow. It all has to equal. They have to agree. Wow, y'all are so good at this. Look at y'all. I know I saw another sentence up here. Los hombres son cómicos. That was good. Oh, Karma. All right, let's go to the next slide. See if it'll let me. All right, just like in English, our verb has to agree. We just talked about that. We wouldn't say I runs, he run, the girl run, the boy runs. So tell me, are the verbs singular or plural? So for like the first one, comen, that's plural. What about number 2, le? Yes, it's singular. What about cocina? Excelente. Beben. Muy bien. Nada. Cocinan. Muy bien. Escriben. Come. Wow! Oh my goodness, y'all are smart. That's awesome. Look at y'all go. What? What, Annie? To cook. So what does lee mean? L-E-E. What does that mean? Read. Very good. Awesome, Annie. What does cocina mean? Annie just asked the question. So what does cocina mean? Cook. Would ella be son ellas? It just, you'd say ellas son. They are. Nada is swim. Good, Karma. Nada is swim. If I said she swims, I'd say ella nada. Very good, Cameron. Bebe means to drink. Annie, hold off on that question. I don't understand it, but I want to answer your question, but I can't do it right this second. Come, eat. Nada. What about escriben? Escriben. That's, yes, right. Yeah, so if I put ellos escriben, what am I saying? What does this mean in English? Ellos escriben. Yeah, they're writing. Or they write, depending on, we don't have a verb in there, so this would just be like they write. I'm sorry, we do have a verb. I meant, it's Wednesday. They write, or they write would be the best translation. We are probably referring to a group of boys, but if we have 1,000 girls and one boy in a room, we're going to use ellos. Because that one boy makes it ellos. If we have all boys in a room, we use ellos. If we have all girls in a room, we have ellas. But if we have 1,000 girls and one boy, it's going to be ellos. Very good, Cameron and Josie. Look at you go. Madeline, that was a great question. Madeline asked, what is the plural of corre? What do you add to it? Oh, David, I was saying, yep, that's right, Jane, you add the N. David, I was saying, if you have 1,000 girls in a room and there's one boy in that room, you're going to say ellos. Whenever there's mixed company, you have to use ellos. That's all I was saying. Okay, what if I said, okay, what is this? What am I saying here? Ella cocina pollo. Close, Karma. I know what you're saying. What is ella cocina pollo? Yeah, she's cooking pollo. Pollo chicken. She cooks chicken. She cooks chicken, yeah. Good. Now, some of you are trying to say I do something like you're doing. You would like to drink water. You would say yo bebo agua. Yo bebo agua. If it's talking about yo myself, we're gonna add an O. And that doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, because this is about verbs and endings, not adjectives. Good, Cameron. Good. Okay, let's move on to our next one. I could do this all day long. Practice this stuff. Okay, so now we're going to vamos a practicar con these sentences, las frases. Okay, so what I want you to do is I'm going to put 3 minutes on the board, and I want you to type in the answers, but don't put them in yet. Okay? Don't submit the answers yet. And when I say go, I want to see a rainfall of answers for 1 through 6. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at like number 1, el hombre, and you have to decide if it's corren or corre. All right, I'm going to put the timer on the board for, I'm going to say 4 minutes. Here we go. Remember, don't show me. Don't post your answers yet. All right, when it gets down to 5, I'm going to start counting down, and I want you to put your answer in the chat box. When I get to 1, I want you to post the answers for these questions for 1 through 6, okay? We got about 27 seconds left. And or you can post it on the whiteboard. El hombre is the man. Corre means run. Oh, the example. La mujer cocina. The woman cooks. 2, 1. Put your answers in. Put them in, put them in, put them in. Whoa, look at all these answers. I love it. I love it. A mí me encantan las respuestas. Super. Well, Annie, cocinar means to cook. You wouldn't say the woman to cook. You'd say the woman cooks. So that it's just conjugated. That's why it just changes. Just like in English, we have to run, to jump, to walk. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay, I'm going to put these answers on the board. Or I'm going to... el hombre corre. Las niñas nadan. Mujer bebe. La niña escribe. Los niños leen. Las mujeres corren. Okay, so instead of rewriting the sentence in Spanish, let's put them in English. Le, like, when you, let's see. So this word, le, if we countrify it, le, le. That's how you would say it, le. Okay, so let's put these answers. Oh, awesome. You figured out how, I didn't know how to do that. What's the first one mean in English? El hombre corre. What does that mean? The man runs. Good. The man runs. Awesome. Okay. Número 2. Las niñas nadan. Excelente. The girls swim. All right. Número 3. La mujer. Woo, y'all are ahead of me. The woman drinks. Okay. La niña escribe. Good. The girl writes. Los niños leen. The boys read. Muy bien. Las mujeres corren. The women run. Very good. Very good. Any questions about this? Any questions about how we come up with these answers or how it translates? All right. Remember, you can always take screenshots. And because it's recorded, you can also go back when I put it in the newsletter and watch it too, and pause and get what you need, okay? All right, bueno. There we go. What? I have no idea what it just did. Okay, so now we're going to rewrite. This more is the newsletter. So now we're going to rewrite these sentences. El hombre corre, la mujer bebe, los niños... Sorry, I keep forgetting y'all can't see my thing. El hombre corre, la mujer bebe, los niños beben. Okay, Jaden. But what we're going to do is we're going to take away el hombre and we're just going to replace it with a subject pronoun. So instead of saying the man runs, we want to say he runs. How would you say he runs? Él corre. Excelente. What about number 2? So we're getting rid of, all right, number 2. La mujer bebe. Excelente. Ella bebe. Los niños beben. Ellos beben. Any questions about this? Anybody not understand what we just did? Okay. Annie, ello doesn't mean anything. It's either el, which means he, or it's ellos, which means they. You just left off the S in your original question. And then ellas, she, ellas does not mean she. No, ello is not a thing. No, ello is not. That's a good question because that's a common mistake. It's either el or ellos. All right. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to try. Okay, I want you to find a picture of these words online, and I want you to post it on the whiteboard. Yeah. But I don't know. Okay, so on the whiteboard, I believe you have to click on insert image or insert screenshot. Down, do y'all see those, like the cameras and the background on there? Well, then how are we supposed to do it? I don't know. Oh, well. All right, let's just tell me what the words mean. What does correr mean? What does it mean in English? What does correr mean? To run. To run. What does beber mean? To drink. Excelente. What does comer mean? To eat. What does leer mean? Yes. What does escribir mean? Super. What does cocinar mean? Whoa, this class is on fire. What does nadar mean? To swim. Excelente. Good. Okay. See how much you've learned in a week, y'all? I mean, look how much y'all have learned in a week of doing Rosetta Stone. Y'all are awesome. Okay. I know. Okay. Now, I want you, now this is what we're doing now, okay? We're in here until 10:50. So Now your job is to go into Module 2, click on Unit 1, Lesson 1 Comprehension Check. That's your assignment to do right now. Right now. Okay? I do believe you get more than one attempt. So if you already took it and you don't like the grade, you can do it again. You get the highest of the grades. Don't leave. Hello. Wow. Well, if you already did it, then just hang out. You can look at the newsletter, watch the Pocoyo video again, do the Quizlet I have in there. All right. Okay, I'm going to put a timer up. When you are done, give me a green check mark. Let me write that on the board. Give me a green check mark when you are finished. Okay? If you've already taken it, give me a green check mark so I know that you're done. You can put a red X if you have not taken it yet. All right, I'm going to put timer up, and I'm going to give everybody a chance to do it. Looks like we got kicked out. The chat box is not working. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Green check if you are finished, and red X if you are still working. All right. Yay. Okay, give me those green check marks. Let me see that you have completed this assessment. Ask in the chat or send me an email and let me know how I can help if you need any help. Again, don't forget to check the newsletter.